That's the best way to put it. I didn't get everybody, but I got most of the people. Um, as you can see, Bronson Rick Steiner is basically Braun Breaker. He's their top running back, I guess. See, we're both in the Big 12, so this is the first. Yeah, this is my first divisional game right now. So, and right now it's showing that they are standing. Well, they're the only ones that have played. Who did they play? It must have. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I want. Conference standing. Oh, they played West Virginia and beat West Virginia. So this is an important game as far as me trying to get to the Big 12 championship. If I lose this game, I might as well say goodbye to that championship. But let's hop into it. I'm gonna show you their jerseys as well. Just to go over it. These are the away jerseys for Jamaica Rude Boys. Blackout, Rasta, Jamaican Pride, and home jerseys. I'm going to go with the regular away jerseys and show you, oh, they fixed it. So they do have the crowd patterns. Okay. So, seemed like they fixed it with the, whatchamacallit, so that's good. I can show you whenever I have 2 away games back to back, so probably won't get to see that. But yeah, here are the WWE. This is home, away, Attitude Era. I might have them wear that. This is the Golden Era. You got the throwback WWE logo. Well, it's supposed to be WWF, but you know, I just have the yeah, and then the Brahma Bull jerseys. Which one should I go with? I might just have them go out in the regular home game jerseys. But yeah, this is basically it. You got the home, away. Oh, dag. I forgot to take that off the. Is that the only one that I forgot to do that to too? So I forgot to take the EA off the shoulder of the away jerseys. I can't update it in the game, but I'll do that for downloads. But I'm gonna have the regular home jerseys for this game. I'm just gonna do the regular crowd pattern for them this game.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Lions.
Hey, all these rainy games.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Lions head coach. He has been warning his team all week about
dang,
this
man.
team's undefeated to start the week. Who can execute the best? He believes that his team and his quarterback
Let me see
have
the
the confidence
field.
and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So the Lions offense who will have the football first. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride him again. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast. But, David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
On the move. It's
Dang.
Blake. Knocked down.
I thought I saw a hole.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but it's still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
Rush right in his face. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Inside the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Lions are flying down the field. Now they'll run the draw. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming.
Damn.
Nowhere close.
He was open, too.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Oh, person who sacked me was The Rock.
3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Using his legs, it's Blake. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Oh.
The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Right down the gut of the field.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and
that's
you
crazy.
do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
The handoff wasn't smooth. That. Roman Reigns.
The Bruins offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. In the middle, it's Crawford. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just...
Makes a grab and room to run. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a
please don't say phase mask.
See if it stands.
Oh, man.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Bruins! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Oh, man.
And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just feeds the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Left side is Powell. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Blake. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Forced out of bounds, a good pickup there on the ground.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. They put the brakes on him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Trying to surge it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Making the adjustment on the play. The fake wants to throw. Rolls right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Lions!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
No, I just gotta figure out how to stop their defense. I figure out how to stop their defense. I should be good.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beal. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time.
Makes the grab in their space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO. Turning it on.
They're killing me with RPO, man.
Job responding by the offense here. They watch the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Under pressure. Turns it upfield. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Blake. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, going to throw it. Reels it in. He's dropped.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Powers inside. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Winston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Blake. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Drops back on first down. They'll flip out to the back on the screen.
I can't do no screens.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Fires complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great... Oh, that might get picked.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw again. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. Took care of it himself. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Lions with the 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Blake. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Complete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty.
Oh, man. Because I should have just ran it.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Someone was detected at your front door.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression.
Snags it and he's open. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half.
And man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that game. Good coverage.
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage, and they can stop the clock with a timeout if they so choose. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kick is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Right side, it's Powell. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw one first. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Messed that up, man.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down and throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now.
I misused my timeout. That's what it was.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State bounced back, number 21 team,
beating Alabama after losing to us.
Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This coach knows the importance of that win. It gets into 2-2 on the year after a nice road victory. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field. And our guys,
we had the ball longer and losing.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Bruins head coach coming out of the locker room. This is exactly what he expected from two undefeated teams, very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. It's so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. Side avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere to go.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Gotta be kidding me.
He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Has it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the
Trick Williams.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. To the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Moves to his right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Give a lot of credit to defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Lions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Myers. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. It's complete on the right side. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Second down, gonna throw it.
Finally got back there, man.
The trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The handoff. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
See some running
Damn,
room.
I messed that
How
up.
about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Turns into the pile. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slow.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Drop the ball, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Bad play calling, man.
Running to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Right back to the well. Jukes his way for more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Grabbed along the sideline. Touchdown, Bruins. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type.
Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Off play action on first down. It's
man.
Number 10. Not able to get loose on the return. What a way to put his team in business at the 33.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Back to pass on second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And we'll start the fourth quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's some daylight. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Come on, man.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. This time they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Sells the fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback has been under
Roman Reigns.
He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Making his first move.
Yeah, I made this team too good.
Is a daring punt return, man. He's not
I
gonna
can't do
settle
nothing,
for a fair
man.
catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Can't do nothing
Bruins
against this
offense
team,
makes its way
man.
onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal, he's loose. He's at the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out and continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the...
There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. The give.
Oh my God.
There he goes.
That was on me too.
The 20. All the way. Touchdown, Bruins. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, on the Lions sideline right now, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing up.
Intercepted for the
Oh, I didn't mean to pass it to him.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Got room on the return.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Now on 1st down from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh center downs going to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
2nd down to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
He's taking a deep shot. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, Reese Davis.
Yeah, that team was just too stacked.
EA Sports College Football.
Now I gotta just hope that somebody else beats them, which I doubt it. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad, but so we most likely won't make the Big 12 championship. So goal now is just to see if we can sneak in, get ranked to get into the college football playoffs. Yeah, Wale destroyed us. Wale definitely destroyed us. So yeah, this is the rest of my schedule. Oh, that's their schedule. What? Looking at their schedule. So they play Utah next. Oh no, I don't think that they're gonna lose. I'll look at my schedule. So I got the Rough Riders next. So that's another one of my created teams. Then I play Utah, Texas. These three right here, I got to run the table. These are all ranked. Hopefully, when I play them, they're still ranked. I got to say that. Hopefully, when I play them, that they're still ranked. So this mid part before my bye is the thick of it. Then I don't think I should have an issue right there. So if I can get through all this right here, the next 4 weeks with victories, I might be able to slide into the top 25 and maybe the top 10. Got to get into the top 10. That's what we're trying to do, is get into the top 10. See if we can slide into the college football playoffs. But till next time.